Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Funta. I'm a Nigerian living and studying in Moscow, Russia. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome. Welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, jingle bell for you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always watching my videos, sharing my videos, liking, commenting, everything you guys do. I really do appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something I've noticed lately with um taxis in Russia. And I'm just wondering, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my app, maybe it's my location. I honestly do not know, but that's why I'm here to like ask what is really going on. So I don't know if you guys use Yandex Go, but I do not use Yandex Go. I've not used Yandex in like say 6 months. I know for sure I've not used them. I've not used them this year. And I know before I went to Nigeria, I did not use them because like their prices were always very outrageous and ridiculous. And here I am wondering what is actually happening. Yandex used to be very cheap compared to Uber, and I would not use InDrive then because InDrive never comes early. But it looks like everything has like done like this 360, and I'm just here sitting and wondering, kilo and share like what is actually stopping? InDrive not comes early; they're not always on time. Uber is not very affordable, not very, but like quite affordable, and Yandex is like oops and oops, and I'm like, what is really happening? And I don't know because I've not used them, but I don't like route drivers, and that is what InDrive gives me. InDrive gives me very rude drivers, and Uber, shoot, shoot. I'm gonna use what happened yesterday as an example. So yesterday I went out to hang out with a couple of friends, and I was on my way back home. I'd ordered a taxi. He arrived, but it was nowhere inside. I literally like did a 360 degree around to where I was staying. I was like trying to get a taxi from, and I didn't see the taxi. I ended up canceling the ride, of which it was like a sum of 423 rubles. I was really up. I was really up that I could get like that price at that particular time. But wait, hold on. Can somebody explain to me why taxis are always very expensive in the middle of the night? Kilo, like where are people going to? Where are you coming from? Why is taxi expensive at 2 a.m.? Patching more, like why? Back to the story. So I ordered a taxi. I did see that. So I had to cancel it, try to reorder another taxi. And I'm seeing 500, 600. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to take a taxi for 600. Like, no way. So I tried checking Yandex because I'm like, let me give this the benefit of doubt. It's the middle of the night. Why on earth? Like, actually, why on earth was I seeing 8,000 rubles? And then when I try to cancel and I'm trying to like check again, it keeps dropping, but it never drops below 780 rubles. Like, why? But then on the other hand, on Uber, I was seeing 500, but then they were very far away, and I was not willing to wait that long anymore because I was already outside of the apartment, and I wanted to book that taxi at a particular location so that I could pin that location that I was, and so like it was taking forever. Like the closest that I actually saw on Uber at that time was like 10 minutes, and I was able to stay outside for like 10 minutes, right? And I tried to check Yandex Go. Price was outrageous and ridiculous. But what happened at the front of like the grocery stores, the mall, and everything of the apartment that I was, there were like a lot of taxis outside Yandex and Uber. You will know them. Uber is always using like white color. Yandex is always using like yellow color. So looks like Uber rides were like picking people from that spot, but Yandex people were like just literally resting and relaxing. And I had to like knock on their window to ask them if they would want to go to like my location, like my house. And one of them did not even answer. I was like, no, 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 yet. I'm like, okay, no problem. I mean, I wasn't angry because, yo, I didn't order it from like alien app. So I reached out to this. I went like the next taxi, and then I saw this guy, and it was cheaper. I was praying right in my head that God, please let this thing be affordable, because I'm like, if it's this expensive on my app, the probability that when they check, it's going to be more expensive. It's very likely. And I knew I wasn't interested in paying more than a certain amount to go to my house. So when it checked, it was literally 120 rubles lesser than what was showing on my own app. Now I'm trying to understand. Is it that Yandex is trying to like manipulate the app to get us to pay like excess money, because guy actually even told me to check him up, and intentionally I told him that I was not getting a ride, because I knew that if I had used my app to check for a ride, I was going to pay an exorbitant amount of money. So now, what is really happening? Is it just me, or it happens to everyone? I don't use Yandex. I do not use Yandex, but some people say, like, I know I've spoken to someone about this before, and then she says Uber is cheaper. Uber is more expensive than a Yandex, and then I'm like, oops. Maybe location matters as well, but I don't know. No matter where I'm picking the ride from, no matter where I'm taking the ride from, it's always very expensive. So I don't think it's a location thing. So maybe there's something I need to fix in my app, which I doubt. But for in drive is always very cool when I have to take like a long ride and I do not have money, and I know that if I use this particular app, I'm gonna get like a cheaper fare. My problem with in drive is that it's never on time. For in drive, a driver can tell you they've arrived, and the waiting time is already counting, whereas they are not at that particular pickup point. And Uber does this sometimes. And what I do, I intentionally literally start paying cash or making transfer with my app because of this. Sometimes Uber drivers do not even come to where they're supposed to pick you from, and then the waiting time start counting. And then when you drop me at my location and you're telling me to pay the amount I should, I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay that amount of money because you did not arrive when you're supposed to arrive. You started to ride. You started doing like a count, like a waiting time countdown before you got to my location. So like, let me know if this happens to you guys as well. So I never paid those excess waiting time money because I'm not gonna do that with you guys. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Would you rather use an in-drive or an Uber or a Yandex Go alien alien car rides? Just let me know in the comment section what you think. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you like this video, please thumbs up and share my videos. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.